YouTube video started. And we are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We're going to be live on Instagram. I'm live everywhere that I can be. I am. Um, the title today of the video is The Puzzle and part two of the review. So I'm going to say goodbye to my Facebook friends because I don't want to give it away and come over on YouTube. Sister Hill of Healing, The Puzzle. Check me out. So we are back with the Glass Zebras, y'all. It's coming along very, very well. And um, I did a few pieces last night, and I did a review last night. You guys know of College Hill on BET Plus, and I gave you guys a rundown of the characters, three of them anyway. I gave you a rundown of, and it was very, very good. It kept me. I watched the whole season. I kind of like letting things pass and then watching them when they're finished. I like that. So I do a lot of letting things pass and watching them when they're finished. And so I watch like whole seasons of stuff. Like I watch the whole season because I can sit there and do that long, especially if I'm intrigued. Of course, the challenge is to put the puzzle on the table. That never changes. Um, that's always the challenge, guys, to put the puzzle on the table. Has not changed since day one and will not change. The puzzle is what I do. Everybody knows it who's on my page. Thank you to my subscribers for subscribing. I appreciate it. So I will keep the puzzle dream alive. We will do puzzles over here with a little bit of commentary. It's according to what's going on out here. I ain't interested in everything. I'm not, and so I don't indulge in everything. But the puzzle has intrigued me. I've always liked doing puzzles, so that's why I'm doing the puzzle. So I don't know how many pieces we're down to, y'all. I did say I was going to do a count for you guys and let you guys know how many pieces that we are down to. I did say I'd let you guys know, so I'll probably count later on today and do another video of the countdown. But yeah, the puzzle's coming along really, really good. Like I said, this is a huge puzzle. You see the beautiful poster that we have that came in the box. Uh, and like I said, we didn't have a reference like this, the big old poster. We only had the box to look at back in the day. So this is a great improvement. Plus, that can be framed and put on the wall. It's so nice. A really beautiful poster. So probably my other puzzles, the other six that I have purchased, will have a poster in them also. And I'm planning on gifting the puzzle to someone. I don't want to keep the puzzle, so I do want to um, send it to my subscriber uh, when I get to my numbers to a certain level. And I'm not talking about thousands and millions and none of that. Just get a steady flow of people so we can keep this puzzle going. The challenge is to always put the puzzle on the table. That has not changed. Put the puzzle on the table. Try it. I'm telling you, it works. It'll work. They'll put that phone down for 1 minute. If you can get them to sit it down for 1 minute, you have won. If you can get them to put that phone down for 1 minute, just 1 minute of putting that phone down, you have achieved. You have achieved, y'all. If you can get them to put that phone down, then you are the one. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Put the puzzle on the table. The more you get into it, the more pieces that go in. It's just like me sitting here. I'm just talking. And next thing you know, I'm just snapping pieces in like the bionic woman to snap together, okay, and just gone with it, just gone, and that's what it is. You get into the zone, the puzzle zone, and that's with anything you do. You want to zone in and horn in on what you're doing, no matter what it is. You want to focus on what you're doing. And puzzling does help you focus because you have to focus on the pieces. You have to decipher what goes where. You have to sort. And the first thing you have to do is put the frame together. There's no way to do a puzzle just starting in the middle. You just can't start in the middle. The frame is going to build the foundation. Just like with a house, they don't start in the middle. They pour the foundation, and the frame is the foundation. Then you have to build around that frame in order to finish. You can't just jump. It's not no jump off here with the puzzle. So you have to be focused, organized a little bit, and um, get that frame together. The frame is the main part, is to get the frame together. So I think this is like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've been doing the glass zebras. It's probably maybe 1 to 2 videos a week if I can. I'm trying to get to 3 videos a week. So yeah, I'm finna like definitely flood out on the puzzle. I'm getting ready to go ham, as they say, um, on the puzzle. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of me, or a lot of the puzzle, and a lot of me. So get ready because it's going down. And I enjoy doing the puzzle. I wouldn't do anything I didn't enjoy. So I do enjoy this. So it's fun to me. Uh, if you put the puzzle on the table, maybe you'll have fun. Everybody do what they do, but the challenge is always to put the puzzle on the table. Period. That's always the challenge uh, over here. So it is coming along so far, so good. A lot of beautiful, intricate colors up into here. The blues and little splashes of blue, and I mean the shiny part of the zebra. They got that hair going straight down their head like the horse mane, and it's shiny. It's really pretty, and getting the stripes. The zebra print together. It's challenging, but I chose it. So evidently, I wanted the challenge, and I accepted the challenge. So it's not that big. It's really not that big. Um, like I said, the challenge for you guys is to put the puzzle on the table. That's always the challenge. It has not changed. Um, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. That's the whole thing, is for you to be surprised, and you will be surprised that they will um, do the puzzle. You'll be surprised. Because I know you're thinking, oh Lord, I'm gonna put this puzzle on the table. Ain't nobody gonna be doing no puzzle in this house. But you just never know until you try. There's no failure. Always been my saying that there's no failure in trying. The only failure is if you don't try. So how would you know if you could do it or not if you don't try to do it? So that doesn't even make sense. You can't fail if you try. No matter if you didn't reach your goal and achieve what you want. I might want to do 10, put 10 to 15 pieces in on each setting, but that may or may not happen. And I ain't gonna beat myself up. I tried, I sat here, I tried. So that's the whole point. There's no failure in trying. You may not reach your goal, but at least you tried. And that's what's important. you know, if sitting there talking about it, and I'm gonna, and procrastinating and whatnot, you know, it drive you nuts. Yeah, if you do it like that. But if you just get on in there and try it, then um, that's success right there. That is being successful right there. When you just get in there and you try it, get on in there and try it. You'll never know until you try, period. You'll never know. You'll be in limbo and wondering and all that silliness until you actually get in there and try it. Like I said, the challenge is always to put the puzzle on the table. That does not change. I will keep reminding you to put the puzzle on the table. Or I'll be like a parakeet or something. Put the puzzle on the table. Put the puzzle on the table. Yeah. And eventually you'll put the puzzle on the table because you get tired of me talking about put the puzzle on the table. So you'll come around eventually, and it'll happen. You know, I don't expect, like I said, everybody to be uh, a professional puzzler like I am. I am a professional. I will put this on my resume if I have to. Yeah, I will. Y'all know I will. Hmm. I'll put it on my resume, y'all. Just like I have comedian on my resume, because I feel like I am a always practicing comedian. Um, Besides being funny looking now with these teeth missing, I do think I'm funny. And some of the things I say are funny, and some of the things I do is funny. It is funny, and I want to share it, so I do. And here we are at the table doing a puzzle. I found my niche. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Some things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. But when it comes to your personal things and you have to think of it like some things happen for a reason. If it ain't to push you, it's gonna pull you. To figure out, if you want to be pushed or pulled, because that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna push or pull you, one or the other. It's up and down, left and right. It's that's a simple math. But either gonna push you or it's gonna pull you. And I just been pushed, and I appreciate the push. I needed it. I needed to get focused on what is important to me. And this is the time, guys. Right now, in the midst of all this stuff that's going on, you got to find your niche. You got to find something that you can grasp onto. You got to find what's going to make you happy. During that pandemic, if you didn't sit and find something that you like and something that can keep you going and something that can keep your attention, um, I worked during the pandemic, so I was outside every day. I was outside every single day because I worked the entire time. I was blessed to work the entire time. And it was strange. It was a strange time. It was a strange time. It was a lonely time for some people. I'm pretty much a loner now, so it's like I can do me. I can sit in the spot with me. I have no problem sitting with me. None at all. So sitting with myself was no issue at all. Not an issue at all. So, uh, but I just thought about it. I'm like, this is like the new thing. Like, shoot, I need to be trying to get my page together. I need to be trying to do this, and I just thought about it, and I watched other YouTubers, and I studied this, and I studied that. I always been a good talker, so I just had to learn to pace myself. And I've always been a fast talker. I'm from the South, so we talk fast. So I had to learn to pace myself and not talk so fast. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It's according to what the groove is. I'm grooving. I'm into the groove. This ain't rehearsed. This ain't edited or none of that. It is what it is. It's on the streets, baby. It is what it is. This ain't no editing, and I ain't got time for none of that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to edit. I really don't. I want this to be live. I want it to be real. I want it to be what it is. And hopefully I can keep it that way. And because I don't want to edit. I don't want to. I told y'all I'm lazy. When it comes to certain things that I don't want to do, I'm really lazy about something that I don't want to do. Like, I ain't motivated to do this. So, I'll just shut down but like they shut down RoboCop. Shut down, baby. Yeah, because I don't want to do anything I don't enjoy. They can save it. That's just like that's madness to me, and I don't want to be in nobody's madness. don't think this piece don't look right. I keep looking at this one piece and it don't look like it's in the right place. This is a hard piece. And it don't look like this piece belongs here. This piece right here. Let me take it out again. Let me take that out again. That's the second or third time I done moved this one piece around. I told y'all that's how it go. Just when you think you got something somewhere and you think that's where that goes, and then you look back and you're like, nah, that piece don't go there. And then, it just turns into an up and down situation. So you got to be ready to pull them in and take them out. And I mean, you just got to be ready. You can't just force it, and it's not going to go um, in place every time. And that's kind of like life. Everything's not going to go in place every time. You're not going to fit in everywhere. Me, sometimes I fit in for a minute, but when it comes to conforming and what I believe in, hey, I'm gonna believe what I believe. Period. What I believe in. So I mean, you can take it however you want to take it. I don't really care nothing about none of that. Uh, how you take it or none of that. I don't. So I know what I said and I know how I'm giving it. Period. So it is what it is. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, I did do that review last night of College Hill. The one with Big Frida, Ray J, uh, Indian Love, Cat, Dream Doll, Slim Thug, which I think he's Big Slim now, who was a rapper back in the 80s. I found out. I think in the 80s I don't know what I was listening to in the 80s, but I don't know if it was too much rap music. Probably some Dr. Dre or Snoop or something, but I don't think I was listening to no Big Slim. But he's on there. Stacey Dash, Nene Leakes, and Big Freedom. Let me tell y'all, it was a good College Hill. I had never watched it. I maybe one time when it first came on, didn't really pique my interest, so I didn't watch it again. But when I found out Big Frida was on there, baby, I had to go watch it. And let me tell you, it was worth the watch. It was worth the watch. Um, they brought it this time. I talked about India Love and Dream Doll and Stacey Dash last night. Y'all got to go back and watch that video from last night. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, man. Stacey Dash got the right name, Stacey Dash, because baby, she knows how to dash up out the scene. Do you hear me? She knows how to get out. She should have been in that Jordan Peele movie. uh, Stacey Dash should have been in that Jordan Peele movie. Get out, cause baby, she know how to get out. If nothing else, Stacey Dash knows how to get out. Okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna get to now this Slim Thug guy, Big Slim. I googled him last night because I really didn't know who he was, and last night when I did the review, I couldn't remember his name, so I didn't know who he was, and he was cool. He was cool. Him and Big Frida made a connection on the um, on the wording and what to call Big Frida. So they had a good conversation on that. Um, I think he was kind of still stuck in like his back in the day a little bit, because he talked a lot. He wanted to hit and he tried to be a little charismatic, but you can tell that it was like really he was going through something. You could kind of tell, but you couldn't tell. But it was kind of like I don't know. I don't know. He was just odd. I call him odd. I won't call him weird. He was just odd. He was a kind of oddball. And maybe he was kind of an oddball when he was in school. You'd be surprised at how many of these famous people um, were really shy and just really a mess in school. So for some of them to be on College Hill, they really was a redemption from their younger days and the things that they were doing. So it was kind of a redemption for some of them. They felt good that they were going to college, and some of them, never been to college and barely finished high school. With the stories they were telling. So it was kind of a redemption for some of them to go to College Hill. They went to was it uh, Tennessee, Texas? It was Texas or Tennessee University, Texas A&M, or Tennessee State. Now they went to, I believe, a black college, historically black college, and like I say, Slim Thug, he was just kind of laid back and kind of cool. He didn't really have too much action going on. Um, he did take it serious. He took it serious. He really did. Um, yeah, he took it serious. And then we got so he wasn't really acting up and acting out, and he was really taking it serious. And like I said, I looked him up. He was a rapper, a Slim Thug, big Slim guy. He was a rapper back in the '80s, and I don't remember what the hell I was doing in the '80s. In the '80s, I don't even know if I was listening to rap. Mm-mm. I don't think so. My love of rap for real didn't come till later on. Tupac and especially Tupac came, Lil Wayne and certain people. I love them so. Period. So, and I love them forever. So I will love them forever. Yeah. So yeah, Slim Thug, he was kind of calm storm. He was kind of calm. He didn't really act out or anything. And then we had let's go to I liked it Nene Leaks in this. I've watched Nene from Housewives of Atlanta. I like Nene, and I liked her in College Hill. She was very calming, kind of sisterly. I ain't gonna say motherly. She's kind of sisterly, you know. Of course, her and Big Frida clicked. Everybody clicks with Big Frida, but Nene really was um, really pushing a lot of people to continue on their journey, really um, trying to help those that were a little frazzled or couldn't get it together. Um, well, a lot of times, Dream Doll and India Love and Ray J, they were just like all over the place. So to reel them back in, Nene was good at reeling them back in. uh, Big Frida was too, but Nene really surprised me um, at what she pulled out of herself on this show. She really, really did her thing on this College Hill. It was nothing like the Housewives, not all that cackling and hollering and screaming, and that it gets old. I'm telling you, it gets old after a while. All that, and what's the purpose? I mean, you're on this big platform. You got a chance to talk about your business, talk about anything, and you choose to be hollering and screaming and cackling like hens, making representing black women in the worst way possible. And like I said, I know it's edited and edit my foot. You saying it, you doing it, you're on TV. I don't care if they're editing or not. That's not a good enough excuse for me. Well, they edited out the one. They edited. Well, if they did edit it, you still did it. They didn't edit it in. They just used what you gave them. Period. And Nene did. Oh man, she was like a whole different person. I know she's been through a lot of personal stuff. Losing her husband and yada yada yada, and the big mess with the other guy. Who could be a friend, and people want to blow it up into something else just because you seen with somebody. Now you with them. No, you see me walking next to somebody doesn't mean I'm with them. We could just be walking the same path. Just because I say hi to somebody, maybe give somebody a hug. Not in these days, times I won't be doing no hugging, and maybe giving somebody a hug. Um, you go with them. You having sex with them. You're doing everything with them. That's not how it works. I mean, but that's how it is when you're in the limelight, and people try to take every opportunity to be in your light. That's how it is. They'll just pop up with stuff, jump offs, I call them. And Nene, she was a pot stirrer on the Housewives. Now, don't get me wrong, but Nene kept it real, and she told it like it was. And a lot of times people don't like to hear it like it is. And Nene was very grounded, was very focused. I mean, like I said, it's a job and an opportunity at the same time. So you have to be professional to a certain extent, but you got to keep it real all the time. Period. You got to keep it real. In the midst of being professional, please keep it real. The days and times of that what they call the Jim Crow and all that mess. Well, ain't nobody going. Ain't nobody going. Ain't nobody going. My name ain't Beulah, and I will not be Beulah. Okay, and let that simply be the reason. So Nene was great. Nene was great. I like Nene in this. She was great. And let's get to my buddy, Mr. Ray J. Because some of the sorriest. If he was acting, he should have stopped acting. But I don't. I mean, and the way he was acting, I don't think he was acting. Ray J was acting. I think Ray J was really scared. He was scared that people were going to see a part of him that he doesn't want anybody to see. The part of him that is not this super duper guy that he wants everybody to think he is. Yeah. Ray J operates off of image, how he wants things to look. True or false, right or wrong, he's an image person. He wants to live off of the image of this and the image of that. And it looks like this and it acts like that. He wants everything to be almost perfect. And we know that when you're striving for that type of perfection, that along the way, you will bump your head. Along the way, you will make some mistakes. And Ray J did not want to show his weaknesses. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to be vulnerable. Every time something was pulled out of him, he ran away. Every time a little bit of him shown through, he ran away. Every single time. Never stayed around for the get down. He kept running and just kept running and just kept running. I don't know what he was running from. If he's dyslexic, he can't read. I don't know what Ray J was running from. But he might as well dashed out of there with Stacey Dash. He might as well dashed out of there with her because at the rate he was going, he might as well have dashed. Okay. I don't know if he was thinking that maybe he was going to come back for the next season. So maybe I won't do so good this time. And maybe they'll bring me back to do good again. I don't know what his ulterior motive was. I have no clue why he was there, because he truly acted like a big kid and acted like it was a joke. And that was not really the time or the place to shut down on people. He would pop up and then he'd pop out. He'd pop up, then he'd pop out. At least Stacey just dashed. She just dashed out. She's like, I'm out of here. I can't do this. I don't like nothing. I don't like me. I'm out of here. She was just like, Stacey dashed. You hear me? She dashed her butt right on up out of there. I knew that piece didn't go there. I knew I was right. She dashed right on up out of there, y'all. Stacey Dash was gone with the wind. You hear me? Stacey Dash was gone, y'all. She was out of there. I can't do this. She just couldn't do it. She just couldn't handle it. And she had to dash. And she dashed. Stacey Dash got out of there, y'all. Shoot. Dasher and Dancer couldn't catch Stacey. She was gone. She got out of there. She couldn't handle it. And she was honest about it. I mean, she went out in a goofy way, but at least she was honest about the fact that she could not handle it and that she did not want to do it. And so she dashed. And that is a typical Stacey Dash move. Stacey Dash, everybody knows she will dash. And she did. She dashed. She got the heck out of there. And she didn't look back. She didn't even look back. She was gone. Stacey Dash dashed. She couldn't handle it. So, and we know Stacey Dash half the time act like she can't handle nothing and she can't take it and all that mess. So yeah, she dashed on up out of there, y'all. She was gone. Like, I'm out of here. I can't do this. But that Ray J, he just made he was just acting like a class clown. That's what he was acting like. I'm gonna put it like that. A class clown. He just wasn't taking it serious. So that did make me not so into Mr. Ray J. He, like I said, he should have just dashed with Stacey Dash. If he didn't want to do it, he should have just dashed. But he needed that paper. Because say this is a job, y'all. So they're not just doing this just because it's a job, and it's something that they have to complete. And like I said, Ray J just did not take it serious. He acted like a class clown the entire time. And then he want empathy. Oh, I'm embarrassing my family. Like he did on those verses. He think you wasn't embarrassing your family, embarrassing my family. And, I just didn't want it to go like this. And then I don't know how I could have changed it and made it better. I don't know what I could have did. Participated is what you could have did, like what you should have did in your marriage. Participate, Ray J. You just want everything handed to you. You don't want to do the work. So we see how you're operating. You may be the gatekeeper allegedly after all. I'm gonna say allegedly on that gatekeeper. And anyway, y'all know he might be that gatekeeper after all. Can't be trusted, busted, and disgusted. And he disgusted me on this show. He really did. He was just, go see it, y'all. And see you see the real Ray J, the scared Ray J, the Ray J who's scared. You'll see the real deal, not that one acts all cocky and confident. And Ray J has had quite a bit successful things happen to him in his life. I've seen him in quite a few little movies and this, that, and the other. So, he's like a B, C rated. I guess you can call him an actor. I don't know if he ever had an acting class. We don't know. But he acted the plum silly on College Hill. So definitely go watch Ray J be silly. Okay. Now Big Freedia held it down. Period. Big Freedia held it down. All the way down to the ground. Didn't play no games. Was serious about it. Took it serious. Big Freedia has great work ethics anyway. Watching her show, her reality show, I told y'all to go check it out. Big Freedia something. But all I got to do is type it in, Big Freedia reality show, and Google will find it, anything and everything for you. So you don't have to wonder about it. You can just Google about it these days. And the Google is a good thing. It helps you get to it real fast, and I like that. So go over on Google and check out, see if you can find that Big Freedia show. If I go back and look, y'all, I'll find it out. We'll put it in the title of in the description of one of my videos. But yeah, Big Freedia held it down. The maturity level, the professional level, good friend, just a good person, just kept it real, wide open, did the work, and it paid off in the end. Really help, but really didn't get into anybody else's business. Freedia was kind of focused on what she was there for. And and these people ain't finna be my lifelong friends, so I ain't got to get all wrapped up into somebody else. You know, when you got your own family and your own things going on, you ain't got to get all wrapped up in somebody else's stuff. You don't have to do that. You don't have to get into somebody else's mess. It's really not a necessary thing. Let them do what they do. Uh, if they people want advice, they'll ask for it. Most of the time, they will ask. You can tell when somebody needs to talk about it. You need to know when they need to talk about it. Yeah, your real people can look on your face and know that you need to talk about something. Like, girl, what's wrong with your face? Something wrong. People that are close to you can feel your vibe. And Big Frida had a big vibe. Her vibe was on point. Like I said, Frida was focused on why she was there. Frida was focused on the assignment, and she took the assignment serious, all the assignments, and end up being victorious in the end. And I'm telling you, the integrity of Big Frida was just off the chain. You got to go to BET Plus, check out College Hill. You got to put the puzzle on the table. It's always a challenge over here on my Facebook page. I hope y'all enjoyed my review. And I did put quite a few pieces in, so I'm kind of proud. I'm kind of proud because, like I say, we getting down to the nitty gritty now, down to the stripes on the zebra and stuff like that. I just had to switch some pieces around. I knew these pieces weren't in the right place. The piece ended up belonging way over on the other side. So I said that piece is not in the right place. I knew it wasn't in the right place. So, like I say, it's in and out and trial and error and up and down, just like life. This puzzle is similar. And like I said, you ain't got to do the 5,000 million pieces like I got on the table. You don't have to be me. But I do challenge everyone to put, the challenge is always to put the puzzle on the table. Try something different. I know you don't think they'll do the puzzle, but they will. You will be surprised. You will be surprised who will put the pieces together. Yeah, they don't go there. And with all these pieces looking so much alike, y'all, it's not an easy task to try to put this glass zebras together. But I am enjoying it. It is coming together. There will be a count soon. I will be counting to see how many pieces we have left. I'm sure it's less than 250, but I'm going to count. And go over to BET Plus, watch College Hill, y'all. It was the bomb. I'll probably do another review of something else in a couple of days. I'm watching something else on BET Plus. So I'll be coming back to talk about that also. Oh, Dynamite. Dynamite. I'm watching some Dynamite stuff on BET Plus, y'all. So if you don't have BET Plus, get it. It's worth it. It's always something on BET Plus that you can watch. Always. So check it out. Check out, put the puzzle on the table, y'all. Y'all know that's always a challenge. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. That's all I ask. Doesn't cost you anything to like, doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything to share with your friends. And let them have a good laugh at the puzzle.